A body weighs 98 Newton on a spring balance at the North Pole. What will be its weight recorded on the same scale if it is shifted to the equator? Acceleration due to gravity is given, that is 9.8 meter per second square, and radius of Earth is 6400 kilometers. So let us try to understand the condition that actually what is happening here. So you can observe that if I am going to keep a mass at the North Pole, now in that condition, if Earth is rotating with angular velocity omega, okay, the object which is kept here is not doing any circular motion. But if I shift the object here at a certain angle theta from the vertical, then you can observe here, if the earth is rotating like this particle is in a circular motion. Okay, and I have drawn the, with the dashed line you can see the path followed by the particle at P point will be circular motion, okay, with angular velocity omega, of course. Okay, so as you go down, you go up, the radius of the circle goes on changing. So here if the radius is r, if you go down, the radius of the circle will increase. Okay, so due to this, the net force acting on the particle changes, because we know on what factors mass depends. Okay, the weight depends, if I say, sorry, the weight depends of the body on the gravity. Okay, now the weight of the body is given by mg. Now g, which is acceleration due to gravity, changes from this point to any another point. Okay, so if I calculate acceleration due to gravity at any arbitrary point P, which is at an angle theta with the vertical, then I can find the net weight at that particular point. Okay, so let us try to find the net forces at the point P. Here you can see that I have drawn the FBD at point P. Okay, for the point P, here if I write, this is my point P, and the acceleration, or you can see the gravity force acting on the body is towards the center O. This is the center O. So the gravity force is always acting towards the center. So in this case, gravity force will act in this direction, that is towards the center. So it is mg. Now you can consider here, since this is moving in a, this particle is moving in a circular motion. So due to which, in a circular motion, there is a necessary centripetal force. Okay, so centripetal force always acts towards the center, but if I observe that this particle from the non-inertial frame of reference, then it will be centrifugal force away from the center of the circle. So if I write the centrifugal force acting away from the center of the circle, it will be m omega square r. Now by geometry, if this vertical angle is theta, this will be 90 minus theta, and this will also be theta. So I can break this m omega square r into these two mutually perpendicular axes. Okay, so this m omega square r in this direction, it will be m omega square r cos theta, and here it will be m omega square r sine theta. Okay, so now net force acting towards the center of the earth, that we have to find. It will be changed, it will not be mg, because the particle is in circular motion. So I can use the Newton's equation, that net force acting on the particle, or the net weight of the particle, will be mg dash, because here mass will never change but g will change, that is acceleration due to gravity changes due to the rotation of the earth. Okay, so here net force is equals to mg minus m omega square r sine theta. Okay, so mg minus m omega square r sine theta, this is the net force which is acting towards the center O due to the rotation of the earth on its axis with angular velocity omega. Okay, now here I am going to replace this small r with capital R. From trigonometry, in this triangle you can apply trigonometric relations, and you can find that r, small r, is equals to capital R sine theta. So I am going to put this value here, and my result will be this. Okay, moreover, this will be my net weight. So you have to learn this formula as a journal result to solve for any condition. Okay, if theta is given for equator, then for equator the theta will become 90 degrees. Okay, for poles theta will become 0 degree, because this line will go here, theta will be 0. This point will come here, so this angle will go like this and it will be 90 degrees. Okay, so similarly, if you want to calculate the apparent mass or net weight, you can use this formula, or if you want to calculate the variation in acceleration due to gravity, you can cancel mm from the three terms and this will be the variation of acceleration due to gravity. So here we have to deal with the net weight, so I will be using this result. So I know that at equator theta equals to 90 degree, I'll put the value of theta equals to 90 degree. Okay, so mg dash will be equals to, now mg, the mass is given, the weight of the body is given, that is 98. Mass I can find easily because acceleration due to gravity is 9.8, so I can find the mass. Mg is given to me, this is mass will be 10. Okay, now we have to write the value of radius of earth. Here you can see radius of earth is 6400 and omega square, this is not given. So again we can easily find out the value of omega. Angular velocity is equals to angular displacement upon time. Now what is the angular velocity of earth? Because we are talking about earth's angular velocity we have to find. Okay, so now what we will do is we'll use the relation 2 pi radians upon total time, because it's a circular motion we can consider and it is doing 2 pi radians in 24 hours. So total time in seconds will be 24 into 60 square. Okay, putting the values, when we will solve this, we'll get the value of omega, and this value of omega we have to put here. Then we will get the value of mg dash. So your final result will be 97.66 newtons. Thank you.